I think the mindset for people, for leaders to have today is you got to be a sponge. You got to open your mind up to everything that's out there. And the executive coach that I have came into my office one day and said, Carl, you need to be an Olympic listener. And I'm thinking, wow, I wish somebody had told me that 20 years ago, because I was an Olympic talker. So leadership is about listening to what the other person has to say. If you're in a room with 20 people developing whatever, strategy, etc., be the last one to speak. Listen to what everyone has to say. Don't rush into the room and be the first one to speak because you think you know everything. You know, be an Olympic listener. I thought that was just so profound. I was like, why didn't somebody tell me that when I was 25, So I think that's really what sticks with me most is that. How I developed or how I took the advice of being an Olympic listener and putting it into practice was not an easy thing. It was very difficult to just all of a sudden tomorrow be an Olympic listener when I wasn't yesterday. So I thought about it and I said, well, you know what I need to do? I need to engage with some of our top high potential people and take on more direct mentorships. So I have 7 direct mentors throughout our organization. And what I try to do is sit there and listen, look into their eyes and let them speak. Maybe they're looking for something from me, but I'm going to let them drag it out of me rather than just impart it on them after they said 2 sentences. So a conscious effort to be more engaging as a listener and putting myself in situations where I had to listen to be successful. And then walking, every Monday morning we have, various level of staff meetings. So typically I'm the first person to talk. So I try to not say as much in the beginning part of that and let that go around and maybe say something at the end. So I've been thinking about that more and more. Difficult to do. It's really difficult to do. But put yourself into situations where you have to be a good listener.